Hi guys, happy 4th of July. Um, it's a beautiful day today. It's kind of overcast, but that means it's not too hot. So it's perfect weather for being outside. And I wanted to tell you guys about this full moon in Capricorn coming up. It's really going to help us release a lot of density, and by density I mean like emotional density, spiritual density. Let's see. Well, the ego is kind of where our thought streams come from. So our ego is always talking to us, okay? And our ego is what creates the feeling density, the emotional density. The ego is what says, oh, so and so said this, so you should feel like this because they said this. Well, that means that kind of signifies an ego wound. So, one way that I kind of get through that, because, we all have an ego. And no, there's no such thing as ego death. I don't know why everybody talks about ego death. Your ego does not die. It transforms, and you can heal it, but your ego does not die. I guess death can be looked at as a transformation, but when we get easily offended by things, or we are offended by something, it really signals to us that we have something to heal, a wound to heal on our ego. And most of the time, our egos never shut up. But most of the time, if you acknowledge whatever it is that your ego is trying to tell you, and then you accept it, your ego will shut up and you will feel a release in density. Your heart won't feel heavy. Your solar plexus won't feel heavy. So it really helps you release density. And it's really important to do this because coming this full moon in Capricorn, either you do the work and you release those densities and you heal, or it's really going to be like it building up and building up and building up, and then the dam breaks, okay? That's what's going to happen. And when a dam breaks, there's a flood that happens, okay? Do you want to sink or swim? If you are too heavy, you're probably going to drown. So you need to release that density so you can float. And floating is a very peaceful thing. Floating is nice. And when you're floating, you can breathe. So do your best to release all of that density so that when the dam breaks, you can just float. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and safe 4th of July. Bye.